It's the 12th of December. We've had all of our games before the winter break has arrived. Hungary has a new manager, and I'm annoyed at myself because I didn't realize the role was even available. But perhaps it's a good thing it's not happened just yet. Because long term, my aim is to also become the manager of Hungary one day, and to eventually become someone who can help them get into the Euros and the World Cups. And maybe even win one of them. But that being said, we've had a few games since we last met, 1.5 months worth of football to be exact, and how has our league been doing? And did we do well in the Champions League? Let's find out together, shall we? The first game we had was against Barcelona, and we were trying to do well, but then Lamine Yamal scored the first of 2 goals in the game, and we did not look good. And so Fast was also injured. So 2 players having injuries. I tried to tackle them harder, didn't work. Yamal gets his second of the game there. Pedri, he does that to us, and it's 3-0. Unfortunately, we just couldn't cope with Barcelona, and they were just really good. Then the header comes in from Van Heck, of all people. Jan-Paul Van Heck, a player that I actually once upon a time managed in another save last year. I'm a little shocked he's at Barcelona, of all places, because he starts his time at Brighton. So clearly he's had a very good career to go from Brighton to Fulham, then to Barcelona, and is actually starting. What a career he's had so far. I definitely didn't see that coming, but perhaps I saw this coming. It is annoying, but what can you do? We were beaten quite comfortably by Barcelona in the Champions League. The next game we had was against Kisvada, and we beat them by 2-0. Hanbelek finding Bagala, who gets 2 goals in this game and also ends his goal drought, which is not a good sign that he's on a goal drought, but what can you do? Bagala gets his second as part of this move. Konya does a lovely 1-2 to him, and Bagala with a first time finish there to finish off the move, makes it 2, and we win comfortably against Kisvada. A good result. Unfortunately, the next game against Debreceni was not great. We had 2 injuries. The Dragon was injured, and then Zenzemi got injured. We still drew 0-0, but we were hoping to have won this game and to continue our fine form of the league, and to avoid injuries in this game. We got neither of those, so annoying to say the least. We need to do better in the future. The next game we had was against Red Star, and we beat them 2-0. Bagada finds Matthias. Matthias finds the back of the net with his first goal of the game. Yes, first goal, he gets another goal later on. And Hanbelek finds him. Matthias finds the back of the net with that effort, and we are in firm control, and we win by 2-0. Admittedly, Red Star has a good chances later on in the second half, but that's beside the point. We got the win, we got all 3 points, and that's another £2.4 million in the bank. We then took on Girmont, and in the 64th minute of the game, we scored the only goal of the game. Wilson finds Cotaturano, and he gets tackled, and Bogner scores the only goal of the game to ensure we win the match. Girmont also missed a penalty, which I was thinking, this is not going to go our way, but then the goalkeeper decides to be a hero again and save the penalty. Not only save it, but catch it too. A great performance in that regards, and we get another 3 points in the league. We then went to Siligasaki and lost 1-0 thanks to a 4-0 finish, and this was not ideal. This was not our day, and you could well and truly say we would not a side that should be losing this game. We need to be winning these games, but for whatever reason, we couldn't win, and we are beaten 1-0. So a disappointing end to the day, and it ends our unbeaten record for a while. We then took a fanfaros, and we took the lead inside 10 minutes. We were looking good. Matthias cutting inside, finds the back of the net with that effort. A lovely finish. The fanfaros did get a goal back and equalised, so a disappointing moment from our point of view to let this happen, but we just couldn't defend that delightful cross, and they scored with it. But fortunately for us, we decided to kick on from there, and we got 2 more goals. No, with that finish to make it 2-1. And then in the second half, 6 minutes in, we make it 3. Matthias decides to be really good, and Bogner, who's starting because of injuries, gets the goal to make it 3. A good performance from our point of view, and another 3 points to our collection. We then took in Red Bull Salzburg and lost the game thanks to that horrific pass. Solomon finds his teammate, and I can't believe that that was enough for us to be beaten by Red Bull Salzburg in the Champions League, a team I thought we could beat and a team we needed to beat to have any chance of getting through to the next round of the Champions League. A disappointing result, to say the least. And just like that, I think our chances are done. We are now down in 28th place, and we're not looking good at all. We've got Bayern Munich next, followed by Atletico Madrid. I don't think we have a chance against either team. Barcelona, who beat us early in the year, are already through. Feyenoord are third. So clearly, we've lost to some good teams in this competition. That being said, Red Bull Salzburg and Manchester United, who also beat us, are 19th and 20th. Though it's not as bizarre as seeing Man City down in 31st place. So some things in this competition have been absolutely bizarre, to say the least. If we can consistently get wins in this competition, we'd be fine. But at least we've not embarrassed ourselves and only got 2 points. Hello, Dinamo Zagreb and Club Brugge. But we're doing ourselves justice, and we're taking on some teams that we can beat and done the job. So it's nice to have gotten that out of the way with. Between Dinamo Zagreb and Red Star, the two teams who are below us, it's not a massive shock we beat them. I just wish we were able to beat Red Bull Salzburg because they generally were a team we should be able to say we could beat. They did beat Lyon as well, but Lyon are also below us, so take that as you will. The last game we had since we last met was a 2-1 victory against Fernvar, and we took the lead after Coxes, of all people, gets his first goal of the game. Yes, first, he gets 2 goals in this game, and he gets it just 2 minutes after the first. A lovely ball to find him, and he gets the shot in perfectly, and it's a 2-0 lead here. Unfortunately, our clean sheet could not survive the day. 68 minutes in, we did concede, and I thought we could do better, but it was just one of those things. Nothing went our way there, but we managed to win 2-1 either way, and we're looking very pretty at the top. We're now 4 points clear at the top of the table, and that victory against Feyenoord was very important because it now means we have a 4-point gap over them. We have beaten twice as well, so clearly that's all it's taken for us to be top of the table right now. The team that's beaten us are in 4th place. Vassas have also beaten us. They're in 5th. So the two teams that beat the league this year have got identical records in the league, apart from goal difference. So that's fun. Ferencváros being down in 7th place is a bit of a shock, and perhaps one that I'll have to wonder what on earth is going on there. But they're not in danger of relegation. They can still transfer the European places. I wouldn't count on them being a title fight this year. We're already 14 points clear of them, and that says a lot. They have fallen off massively this year. Ferencváros and Budapest are the two teams that are closer to us than anything else. It would be the first time that Ferencváros would have missed out on a top 3 finish since 2017. So it's definitely over 10 years at this point, but it's still a situation where I didn't think I could say this would happen so quickly. The youth intake preview does not look amazing, and I would not be surprised if we don't get any good players, even if the only positive we have is that we're getting a lot of wingers. That's not a good positive, really, when I've already strengthened the squad as much as I have, but okay. Finances right now, we've got £22 million in the bank still. We are looking good. I haven't actually tried to ask the board about improving anything yet, but right now we can't. I've not tried to get an affiliate club either, mostly because I actually don't know if we've got the reputation to really go for that right now. If that makes sense, because we've got 3 teams from Hungary that we can send players to, but do we have anyone that could benefit from us taking players on right now? Because of where we got our scouting network sorted out and where we got all the players right now, and I've got a scout for each nation I'm currently looking at right now, do I want to take a broader view and get an affiliate club? I need to figure that one out for myself, but I don't know. It is something I need to work on in the future. That being said, this guy's available again, and I think it's gotten worse. How have he gotten worse? He wanted to leave at one point. He now doesn't want to leave. So I need to look at this guy and ask, do I want to get this guy in the future? Because I like my 2 strikers right now. I think between them, we don't need to get a new striker for next foreseeable future, but if I decide to sell people, then maybe, just maybe, I go and get this guy on my books. But who knows? Who knows? It's food for thought either way. So far, I don't think he's that interested in joining us, but we'll look at him either way, because Kovachev is still quite good, and would be an exciting signing to get in the future. Either way though, what I'm going to be doing is ending this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video, and that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. But anyway, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.